So, George, you were a Harwood artist, weren't you, here?
I was, yeah.
At the Coliseum?
I started here in 2012 and went on for 4 years till 2016 as a Harwood artist. Yeah, fantastic.
How did you find, when you were singing actually on the stage, did you find the acoustic a little bit scary? Because, of course, it's huge auditorium,
Right.
isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I was told a long time ago, whether it's still true, that it's the largest opera theatre in Europe. And with that goes a gigantic barn, of course, and it is, it's intimidating when you're standing there and looking out. It's huge. It's a nice acoustic to sing from, though. It does give back, but after a little while, you just you get used to it with the rehearsals on stage, and you have to learn to trust that's all part of it. It's go hell for leather for a couple of hours, and you'll soon find things going wrong.
Yeah, I can imagine. And tell me, what do you think about the tradition of the folks opera? You know, everything's sung in the local language. Is that a good thing in London, do you think?
Well, I think there's space for both. Obviously, the Royal Opera House across the road, they sing everything in its mother tongue. Here, we mention it's a. I think there was a feeling after the war that perhaps singing in German and in Italian was a little bit politically incorrect, and this is continued. And whilst I suppose that was with Sadler's Wells, which became the English National Opera. No, I definitely think that whilst it remains, an opera house singing in English, it distances itself from being in direct competition with Covent Garden. And as you know, obviously there's a tradition in London of having two warring opera houses all through the 19th century, with the Royal Opera House and the Queen's Theatre, and then the King's Theatre. It became under Edward VII. So by doing something a bit different, and I suppose it's not really the folks opera, but it is streaming a slightly different demographic, it's able to remove itself from being, again, just in complete direct competition with Covent Garden across the road. So.